A milkshake in Broken Hill. Where would we get such a thing? Well, Bell's Milk Bar, of course. 160 Patton Street, South Broken Hill. 1950s style establishment that has been in operation continuously since 1892. And we also visit a milk bar museum. What a place. What a place. And we actually ended up visiting 3 times. We didn't have a lime spider or a milkshake, but I will tell you the coronary assistance item we did have. It will be coupled with some very amateur videography or photography of said food on the 3 occasions we visited.
You're ready to go?
The place is very busy, but unfortunately I can't leave any of that sound of a bustling cafe in because there's lots of really cool copyrightable music playing, bit of Aretha Franklin, bit of Chubby Checker, that type of thing. So you'll just have to let your imagination run wild on the sounds of Bell's Milk Bar. There may be a little bit of doubling up of clips from 3 visits as I wanted to make sure I got it all in or got it all take away because we may not get back there. And would you believe I still managed to screw one particular bit of it up? Well, some might say I screwed it all up, but in my case, one particular bit. The wall cabinet of syrups to add to your milk or pour all over the top of your ice cream. I do believe we left there with some of them, but we would have gone with the more traditional, perhaps caramel chocolate strawberry as against pineapple and iced coffee, for example. Just have a bit of a walk around, camera in hand, of the main part of the building. Have a look at the decorations, some of the older stuff that is in the cabinet there, jukebox, the booths, lots and lots of stuff of a 50s ilk. We did this while we're waiting for our heart attack on a plate. On an average day, they consume 10 by 14 litres, 10 by 14 litre containers of ice cream. That's about 280,000 calories. You wouldn't want to get your ice cream order messed up. We went with the waffles, cream and ice cream, with maybe some caramel, maybe some chocolate topping. I don't remember. Unusually, I went with one each. I really should have just gone with one between the 2 of us. It was quite magnificent, but I just had that heavy feeling for the rest of the day. But really, really nice. And my wife doesn't do cream, so I got that lumped on to my plate. Could have done without it. Wasn't going to waste it either. Righto, let's step out the back and have a look at what is indeed the Milk Bar Museum. There's a few other items in there as well from times past. This table with the red top pattern, my grandmother had one of them. She also had one in green. Don't know what we've ended up doing with it. I haven't seen it for years. I should have spent more time having a look at these photos on the wall because I've got no doubt they're important and I didn't spend enough time having a look at them. We are right out the back now with some of the old Milk Bar gear and lots of other stuff you may have found around an average home in the 50s, 60s. One thing of interest is the shower. It's got a handy little foot plate about a foot off the ground or a third of a metre off the ground. I guess you put your foot on that and wash your shins or shave your legs, but see how much of the stuff, depending on how old you are, you've seen or have in your possession. I still have a bit of this in my shed here right now. Upon our return to Broken Hill from Lake Pamamaroo, I think that was about the 6th of July, we decided that a hot dog and chips might be the go for lunch. And what a better place to go and get a hot dog and chips than Bell's Milk Bar. There's that footstep in the shower. We did, however, decline the temptation that was another waffle, ice cream and sugary sauce, and just had the hot dogs and chips. I try to stay on the shooting side of the camera, not the being shot side of the camera, but there I am, looking rather dopey, feasting on a chip at a Bell's Milk Bar. Now, on our third visit, we decided we'd go back and just have the one waffle and ice cream between the two of us, which we did, and they were busy. I think this was a Tuesday morning. They were full on busy. And we got chatting to one of the ladies that worked there. She talked about what a great place it was to work, how she enjoyed her job. And you don't hear that too much these days. She said she loved chatting with people. It was just good to hear that sort of a story. The lady did tell us that they come in the morning and mix up a big vat of waffle mix, and theoretically that lasts them for the day. Don't know what happens if it doesn't. I guess you just can't get a waffle. I guess this Tuesday was one of those days that could have happened because they were full on. Actually went back for the main reason of getting some decent video of the cabinet full of special sauces and condiments for your ice cream and milk, and I stuffed it up again. The first time I whizzed by too fast, the second time I whizzed by too fast. So I have what I have, unfortunately. Need to work harder. So that's Bell's Milk Bar, 3 times, 3 visits, great place. I don't really ever recommend anything to people because different people like different things, but this place is worth a visit if ever you're in the area. My opinion would be that the prices being charged at Bell's Milk Bar, reasonable to cheap, as I say, my opinion.